Hello, friends. Welcome to our podcast channel, The Storytellers. Stories about astronomy, the sky, the cosmos, motivation, music, history, and many things more. Hello, namaskar, good morning, good evening, friends, wherever you are. This is your friend Quizmaster Rajiv once again back with fascinating and charming stories connected to constellations and their mythology. Well, you must be very much interested in zodiac signs, who are not. And today's story is about Aries the Ram. Aries the Ram is the first of the 12 zodiacal constellations, and in Greek mythology represents the animal whose fleece was sought by Jason and the Argonauts. Legend has that when King Athamas of Boeotia took a second wife Ino, she was extremely jealous and resentful of his existing children, especially his son Phrixus. She therefore devoutly plotted the failure of the corn crop, intercepted and bribed the messenger sent by her husband to consult an oracle on the matter, and instructed him to say that he had been told that Phrixus had been sacrificed, or rather had to be sacrificed, if the people were to escape starvation. Despite pleadings from the boy's mother, that is the first wife of a king, Nephele, King Athamas agreed to the sacrifice. But at the very last minute, the boy and his sister Hele were saved by a magnificent ram with a golden fleece sent by Zeus in answer to their mother's prayers. Well, don't get me wrong, Zeus was especially listening all ears to beautiful ladies, and he had his own reasons, however. Unfortunately, the ram crossed the narrow stretch of water between Europe and Asia. Hele fell to her death. The straits are still known as Hellespont, but Phrixus was carried safely to the land of Colchis. He gave thanks to his deliverance by sacrificing the ram to Zeus and giving its golden fleece to King Aeetes. Well, my personal observation, somebody who carries you out of danger, the best way to show your gratitude is to sacrifice the messenger. So there are the stories. The king had the fleece placed in a sacred corpse, guarded by a fearsome dragon which never slept. Phrixus later married the king's daughter and remained in exile for the rest of his life. But the fleece was eventually stolen by Jason. Another version of the story represents the rams which Odysseus and his men hid under to escape from the blinded sight. Well, this story had the additional appeal, and the sun is in the Aries at the beginning of the spring. The analogy is that Odysseus hid under a ram to escape the dark cave of the Cyclops into the bright outdoors, while the sun returns from the dark of winter into the light of spring. Thousands of years ago, the sun entered Aries on the first day of spring, or the spring equinox. In consequence, the spring or the vernal equinox is sometimes called the first point of Aries. However, the precession of the equinoxes due to the slow wobble of Earth's spin axis has shifted the equinoxes so that it is now in the constellation Pisces. Many cultures celebrated the spring equinox since it heralded the arrival of warmer weather and the growing season. At least some aspects of a modern Easter derive from these celebrations. How to remember Aries? Simple, a carved ram's horn. Well, more funda about Aries. It's a mid-sized constellation that is not particularly luminous, with only a few stars that are easily visible to the naked eye. Aries lies along the zodiac, which is the band of constellations in the sky through which the sun, moon and the stars appear to travel from the perspective of Earth. At the vernal equinox, or the beginning of the spring, when the sun crosses the celestial equator in the northern hemisphere, the sun's observed position used to be the same spot as Aries. Aries is located in the northern hemisphere between Pisces to the west and Taurus to the east. The best view of Aries occurs on December nights around 9 p.m. local time. Alpha, Beta and Gamma Arietis are the three brightest stars within the Aries constellation. The brightest is the red giant star Alpha Arietis, also known as Hamal. Hamal has a magnitude of 2.0, which is about the same apparent brightness in the sky as Mars when the planet is at its furthest point from Earth. The star Beta Arietis, also known as Sheraton, is a blue-white star. Gamma Arietis, also called Mesothem, is a binary star with two white-hued components. The Aries constellation also has few significant nebulae or galaxies. The most significant among them is probably NGC 772, a galaxy about 100 million light years from the Milky Way that sport a protruding spiral arm. Aries also contains a planetary system called 30 ARI or Ari, which consists of a gas giant, the four stars in its sky. The planetary system is about 136 light years from the sun. Well, friends, these are fascinating stories with endless ramifications. So if you are interested in astronomy and if you are a stargazer, this is the time to watch the night sky, which is so magnificent and brilliant with magical stars. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. The magic continues with your friend Quizmaster Rajiv. We'll come back soon with another story. Be safe, be happy. Thank you. Namaskar. Goodbye for now.